Greetings from Paris, France. I just wanted to stop here today and talk to you guys about possibly running some sales and discounts. I've been looking over my numbers since we're in a summer slowdown and just trying to see where the boosts were in my business and what things I had done to kind of boost my sales when things were slow. So the first thing I noticed is that I was running multiple discounts and sales throughout certain periods on Etsy, and the numbers really show how Etsy is wanting us to do things like this to attract buyers to the site and to excite them about buying on the platform. So in looking at my overall performance of sales that have been attributed to giving a discount or running a sale, total sales with running sales and discount overall on Etsy has been $558,818, which is a total of 9,074 sales at an average sales price of $61.58. So the question is, would I have generated over $500,000 in sales without running sales and discounts periodically through my Etsy career? So the first sale that we'll talk about that Etsy recommends that you run is a comeback offer. That's enticing people to come back if maybe they've looked at your product but they didn't purchase. So I had a comeback abandoned cart sale going, and that was a 15% off discount. So if they came to the store, and this is what it says here: you're automatically sending this offer to eligible shoppers when they put an item in their cart but they don't check out. The offer expires within 60 days after it was sent. Now, I do recall that this is something that an Etsy agent at the time recommended that I start running on my shop. So I started running a comeback offer of 15% off if they came back. They sent over 1,076 emails on my behalf. 79 people used this discount, and it equated to $4,923.74 in sales just by Etsy sending emails out to customers asking them to come back to an abandoned cart. The second sale that I see on my account is a thank you offer. And a thank you offer can be given just for saying thank you for purchasing, come back again, purchase from me, and you'll get a discount of 25% off. So they sent out 936 emails, 27 were used, and that resulted in a revenue of $1,378.23. It looks like I also had some abandoned cart promos that I ran coincidingly with the first one. There was a second abandoned cart that was $1,500 in sales. 20 people used it. I had another abandoned cart, look again. It was $574 and 7 people used that. And I can also tell that I was playing around with different strategies of 15% off for the abandoned carts or 25% off for the abandoned carts to see which would bring me more customers, what would attract people to actually come back. Is it the bigger discount? Because recently Etsy has started adding 25% as our minimum baseline for a discount, where as before it was a little bit less, and I never really liked to run sales over 20%. So for me, 15 always worked really good. So anyway, I just wanted to test that out, and I'm noticing that in some of these. I also noticed that today when I was looking in the community that people were saying that their button is changing to dills. So that's telling us that Etsy is trying to attract more buyers as well by changing our buttons to dill. Some people felt that it kind of cheapens the site versus bringing in more quality buyers. So that's interesting as I'm looking back, and I'm also reading that today. So that's something that we have to keep our eye out on. So I'm also looking at some free shipping coupons that went out to customers. That coupon went out for several months, resulting in $46,480 in sales just by offering free shipping. So I know a lot of people say, well, do you think that free shipping really works? It looks like it did. I'm looking at my account here, and that's a pretty large number. That's almost $50,000 just for offering free shipping. So there were 632 sales when I offered free shipping. That's a lot of sales. I'm looking at another free shipping that I had offered. This went on for, it looks like 8 months. It resulted in $79,303 in sales, and over 1,072 people used the free shipping discount. So actually, I think I might go back to free shipping. Just a quick note, I'm noticing that when I offered the free shipping, it was on the free domestic shipping if they spent $50 or more. It was the $35 and over shipping guarantee, free to US buyers. And when I turned that on, that seems to be when I had a really large boost in sales. There were some other discounts that I ran over the years. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a scrolling screen here so that you can see. But typically what I would do is run a sale every 7 days. So I would start a sale, run it for 7 days, turn it off for a couple days, and then start it back up again. At the beginning of this year, I did have a sales and discount calendar. So I would alternate the discounts. Maybe 1 week you get 15% off. When that sale ends, another sale would start again within a couple days, and that may have given you 20% off. When that one ends, I cut it back. The next sale, maybe you're getting 10% off, and then I would cut it back. So the discounts are random, and depending on how they're scheduled on the calendar, that's the discount that the customer receives for that week. These are just some things that you have to do when you're on a platform like Etsy. Again, there's 9 million sellers. So what are you doing that's gonna set you apart from everybody else selling on the platform and get people to stop and look? And also on the sidebar of Etsy, during the search, you can actually search by sell items. You can search by free shipping items. You can search by, you can niche down in the search as a buyer. So a lot of times buyers just click, well, I want only things on sale. So therefore, if you do have a sale running, you're going to show up. If you do offer free shipping, you're going to show up. These are things that kind of can hurt our bottom line. But if you think about this as a way to generate customers and generate people coming to your shop, they're getting to know you, then eventually you can migrate them over to your own shop, whether you're starting your own website, you migrate them over, but first you got to get them in. So getting them in, this is one of the ways to do it, is to run a sale, give some discounts, make sure you have all of your back-end setup, which is your add to cart, your thank you, your abandon cart, your comeback sales. There's all of these different sales and discounts that you can set up in the back door of Etsy, where they will send out the automated emails on your behalf. And that is really proven to help my business. I mean, I'm looking at $558,000 in sales attributed to running sales and discounts. So I think that's pretty good. That's about a third of the total income. So, hey, whatever works. All right, my name's Elisa. Thank you again for visiting my channel. Please click that like and subscribe, and I'll try to bring you more learning content.